Alrighty everyone, welcome back. It is now November 25th of 2025, and given that there's been a lot of things going on between Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton on their social media accounts such as X/Twitter by deleting and disabling comments related to Jeffrey Epstein and the Epstein files, even a lot of users reporting getting blocked by bringing up questions about Jeffrey Epstein, it is something that's very suspicious, and it's actually bringing out a lot of Hollywood celebrities to defend both Bill and Hillary to no end by going into endless damage control efforts. However, fortunately, we do have a handful of other actors out there, such as Mel Gibson in particular, that is calling out the insanity, that's calling out exactly what's going on social media via Bill and Hillary's X accounts. This is Mike Zero. Subscribe if you're new and like this video to see future updates. You can also follow me at Mike01. I thank you also very much for the great and kind support. Now, we know one thing about Mel Gibson is that he is very much like actors Sylvester Stallone, James Woods, even Tim Allen, and so many more out there that are a part of this little group calling out many Hollywood celebrities for getting way too overly political and dragging their politics into their careers. However, looking at the whole Bill Clinton situation, this is really creating a major uproar, not just within the, of course, political landscape, but also coming from those that actually once trusted everything that there was to do with Bill and Hillary. Even their own dedicated fans are now really questioning exactly what's going on here. Why are they doing this on their social media accounts? Why are they deleting and disabling comments related to Jeffrey Epstein? And we're going to get into that in just a second. Now, what's interesting here has a lot more to do with the fact that, yes, we do know that there's a lot of celebrities that will actually defend them to no end. However, with both Hollywood and the media going, of course, and dealing with tons of backlash over their political agenda, especially coming from celebrities that represent many of the well-known studios out there, one monumental development that is now active involves more to do with Mel Gibson, who recently called out both Bill and Hillary Clinton for acting very strange on social media when they deleted and disabled Epstein-related comments on their X accounts. Now, Mel Gibson went on to deliver the following. Something is very strange about those two. I don't know what it is, but the last thing you want to do is, well, do some suspicious things on your social media. And mind you, this is the same Bill Clinton that decided to lock his account the moment people were raising and asking questions about Epstein. And so I just think something is going on. But these politicians, man, I think many of them are scared with the Epstein files now getting ready to be loose out there. And I have so many Democrat buddies of my own that are asking questions about Bill and Hillary's social media activity. It's also questionable, that's all, it really is. And I mean, look, are we really surprised after what Hillary did to her emails? Are we really shocked after what Bill did in the White House so many years ago with Monica? So it would shock me if there is, of course, something kind of wrong, if there is some kind of wrongdoing with these two and their relation to Jeffrey Epstein. But how stupid can you be to lock your account down by suppressing comments the moment the heat is rising with these Epstein-related questions? It's not a good look for Bill, and it's certainly not a good look for many politicians out there, and other big names out there as well that have been suspected to have some wrongdoing related to Jeffrey Epstein. But I think, and I hope that we are going to find out everything. After what Bill did with Monica, I think people lost so much trust and faith in this man. Some may have forgiven him over the years, but I think many now look back at what happened between Bill and Monica, and they look at Bill and Hillary's social media and aren't really so surprised. And do know Hillary, this is the same Hillary that politicized Charlie Kirk's assassination and really tried to mark this as a Trump issue with his policies. And it's just completely awful. Both Bill and Hillary over the years have lost so much respect. Even many actors that I know that shall remain nameless, that stay silent with their politics, even they are now giving up on Bill and Hillary, who happen to be Democrats, and no longer supporting them as a positive political figure couple. They just aren't having it anymore. That's what people like Kamala, Bill, and Hillary have done to the Democratic Party. Now guys, let me just stop there about what Mel Gibson is actually doing here, is that he's calling out, yes, the suspicious behavior of what Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton did on their X accounts and various social media outlets out there. And I've pointed this out so many times, but I feel I have to bring it up again in case you guys missed it there, or in case some of you guys missed it, is that it would be one thing if Hillary did this on her own and Bill did not. It is definitely another thing that's very suspicious when you have both Hillary and Bill actually disabling and deleting their comments on X, and also blocking users the moment that the GOP was once again putting up more pressure about their relation to Jeffrey Epstein and questions related to Jeffrey Epstein, and how the heat was indeed actually putting, coming and putting a lot of pressure on Bill and Hillary. Now, we know one thing about Mel Gibson is that he is one of the many actors out there. Oh, I wouldn't say many. I would say one of the few actors that actually is trying to promote common sense. All right, we got him, we got Sylvester Stallone, even Arnold Schwarzenegger now is gearing more toward, within that group of Sylvester, Mel, James Woods, because he's beginning to see through the mask of so many of these Hollywood celebrities that are just way too politically involved and spreading outright lies, spreading their overall political agenda that nobody wants to hear anymore. And the fact that we have actual actresses and actors like Robert De Niro, Jane Fonda, Tom Hanks, and many more coming out of the woodwork to defend Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton, and this is all coming in the midst of what they did on their X accounts, and how a lot of people are calling out the suspicious behavior, and how actors are now getting all bent out of shape about that, is also something very revealing. And either they know something, or they suspect something deep down but don't want to admit it. Who knows? We may very well never find out exactly what's going on there, but hopefully we do once these files actually get out there, wide out in the open. But one thing is for certain about all of this is that Mel Gibson is just laying it out there, right? He's making it very much clear that he knows a lot of Democrat actors that once looked up to Bill and Hillary, we're talking like weeks ago, that are now no longer fans of them. And that's also something very revealing. Now, he goes on to conclude, where politics are more honest and trustworthy, we need that. So many loopholes to get things done, But I think that we have to fix that. But I think that we are doing a great job calling these people out for who they really are and what they are really up to. And so, there you have it again. Mel Gibson, he's trying to be very respectful in a way, but he's also calling out what's going on with Bill Clinton, what's going on with Hillary Clinton, and really just laying it out there. Really just admitting the fact that he knows a lot of well-known names out there that he's not naming respectfully, that are Democrats that are now actually shifting away from both Bill and Hillary. And look, it doesn't matter if you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, who cares? That's all welcome below in the comments. All of your views are welcome below in the comments. But he's pointing out the fact that he has a lot of people that were completely loyal to these two that are now even saying something is going on there. And look, I pointed this out as well. The fact that they both did this simultaneously on X, it's very much raising an eyebrow, and it really is making me wonder, there's definitely something up. And we'll have to find out exactly what that is, but something is definitely going on. But again, Mel Gibson, I would like to hear what you all have to say about Gibson, his overall views, and his overall remarks, and his overall take on Bill Clinton's situation and more, and everything to do with the Epstein twist there. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel, and I will catch you guys later.